Salve. Anyways, we're making the organic hemp chocolate, or organic dark hemp chocolate, basically. It's kind of like, like kind of like you have hot cocoa gets hot. So I'm going to do about 3 scoops of this one. That's Nativas, and I get this on Amazon. Then you have Manitoba Harvest, the chocolate organic hemp This is max fiber hemp protein powder. And then you have Nature's Way organic hemp powder, protein and fiber, cold milled unrefined. So kind of see the ingredients on that. So serving size is 30 grams, 4 tablespoons. The scoop of that I have in this one I think is about 15 grams each scoop. So it's got 13 protein, 7 fiber, and then these. We'll see what these are about. But this is a trickier one to make, so we'll see how it goes. And then the organic hemp chocolate, I think I use about 30 grams on this because these scoops are bigger. So this one's 9 fiber and it's like 8 protein. And then this one is, you can see it's got all that, but this one is same thing, 30 grams, so I'm probably going to do about 1 serving of this, but I do heaping scoops. So it's 11 protein and 11 fiber. So this might be too much fiber for some people. So I would say use 2 or 3 scoops, depending on what you're into with this on this one, on the Nativas. I went through a few of them, and this one's alright. So you can see, this is probably, I think, a 15-ounce scooper. So I did 1 scoop of that, and then I'm going to do 3 scoops. So let's see how that goes. Then you can see this scoop, it's a little bit more this time. And then I'm going to do 1 more scoop of this. So that'll be about 1.5 the serving size, maybe a little more. So we'll see how that goes. But let's just see. 1 sec. Alright, you can definitely see it now. So you see, nice scoop. And I use different blenders, so the one that I use for organic chocolate, I use a different blender for that. This one's a lot harder to make though. The other one's like easier to make. Right, Hayes? I can't give this to the dogs either. So I do that one, and then I usually do, I do a tray of ice too. You can see 1, 2, 14 of them. So, and this is another brand I use. Sometimes I use this one. I went through all these different ones. So this was a hemp protein powder, but it was more expensive. And the other one was a little cheaper. But this one's 7 fiber, 15 protein. So if you want a little more, you know what I mean? You could go with that one. So anyways, we'll get this scoop, and you can see that's a scoop. That's probably a 30-gram scooper. And it's really overflowing. So I don't screw around with that one. And then this one is going to be the same one. Only this one. Chocolate. So this one tends to be grittier. Like the other one, that's why I said the other one's superior, because you don't really have the grit. It mixes up better compared to the colored hemps. See what I mean? Because even if you just do the green hemp, you're going to get a lot. It tends to be gritty. Regardless of the brand. Even when I used Jarrow Formulas, it was pretty gritty. So this one's a little easier to do. You see, this one I go up to somewhere on the label. So this one will be easier to show you. But yeah. So I only use glass bottles. This is the boring part. This is where I redo the trays. But you can see. So, I mean, this will probably take a couple minutes to mix up. I can't have too much chocolate, so it's just like, it's nothing against chocolate or the color or anything. It's just, like if I have ice cream, I haven't had milk chocolate in so long. I'll have dark chocolate and stuff, so I'll eat some of that. But I can't eat that much. Like if I have organic coconut ice cream that I used to eat, I couldn't eat a pint of chocolate. I could only eat like a little bit of chocolate. I could eat a pint of vanilla maybe. But very little chocolate. It's like kind of gets me sick or full kind of. My favorite flavor is pistachio, green, without the nuts. So you can take that as a joke if you want. But yeah, I mean, I figure I worked with all these different hemps to sort of perfect this, so I might as well share it with the world. So anyways, now this is the part where I start adding the water. So let's see. Now, I'm going to add the water into this now. You probably want to get it down the sides, because you don't want the stuff sticking to the sides. So, I would say get it down the sides. That's probably good. And I use Ostic blenders, because I only believe in metal on metal, and I only use glass. I don't work with plastic garbage. I don't care what it is. I just don't use plastic. I don't trust plastic. So, think this is a 1.5 liter bottle or something, or 33, whatever. It doesn't really matter. You know, you can use more water, less water, depending on what you're into. You can see if you're using more or less water, it comes up grittier or not, or you know what I mean? You can definitely, you know, experiment with it. Certain blenders work differently. Like this blender, I'll start it on ice crush. I'll leave it on ice crush for a while. I usually start the stuff when I'm doing like some sort of stretching routine or like an exercise of sorts. So, but you can see, I like to take it right around to that 33 mark. So you can kind of see. I usually take about 33 mark. And you can see, so this is going to mix up. And, you know, I'm going to make this, and you'll see what it looks like at the end. But like I said, the thing that makes the colored hemp inferior to the white hemp is the white hemp, when you're making a shake, it'll mix, it'll really meld with the water really, really good. This stuff, you're going to get a lot of that gritty, shitty stuff at the bottom. So, really, it doesn't matter. It's like, it just seems like it always does. When I used to do the Jarrow Formulas, just the green hemp, it was very gritty a lot of times. It never mixed up fully well. I mean, I'll run this blender sometimes 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, and it doesn't matter. But the thing is, if you run this longer, it'll start getting hot. So it'll actually be like organic hemp hot chocolate, or hemp chocolate or whatever. So it's a good thing in the winter. When I first started drinking the hemp powders, I could only drink them cold. Then I started drinking them, I preferred them warm. So, you know what, everyone has their own taste and stuff. But yeah, you can see I mixed 3 different hemps. I used to make this with other variations too, other different hemps. Then there was also the you know, there was like a cinnamon hemp that I used to use and stuff. So, like I said, organic dark hemp chocolate, or organic hemp hot chocolate, or, you know, whatever you want to call it, I really don't care. As long as you drink it. But like I said, I use this, I have this shake about 2 times every 10 days, and I have the vanilla, well, you know, like the white one, the white hemp. I have that more. It's easier on my stomach. Sometimes when you drink this, you might have to run to the bathroom, because you might not be used to all the fiber I have in this. But you could switch out different hemps. You could try, you know, instead of having the max fiber, you could try different ones. And I only use organic hemp, so if you use any other hemp, you're on your own. I don't condone that, I don't support that. But yeah, I make the best organic hemp shakes in the world, and I don't do any frills with it. I don't add any BS, and I just drink them, you know. So yeah, hopefully everyone gives it a chance, and if you do, that it works out pretty good. And yeah, all I can say is I'm in the middle of doing my stuff. This one's a little easy when I have this water bottle, and yeah, you'll see what it looks like, you know, when I'm done blending it. Hopefully you'll see how, you'll get an idea when I mean it's gritty. You'll see what I mean. It can be kind of, you know. But anyways, thanks, take care. And I'll probably put stuff in the description, like maybe the measurements and stuff if you really want. I don't really care though, because no one reads the description, so it's kind of pointless. No one's going to watch this anyway. Maybe I've got 5 people, so whatever. Anyways, take care. All right.